Commander, this week you're looking at the state of the world relative to relations between the rich countries and those in search of development. What can we learn from your observations?
Mon lieutenant, l'actuel état du monde conseille, sinon oblige les États à renforcer leurs acquis, leur position et même à développer leurs ambitions propres en se basant essentiellement sur les capacités.
Lieutenant, the current state of the world advises, if not obliges states to strengthen their achievements, their position, and even to develop their own ambitions based essentially on their own capabilities. Globalization is said to be partial and almost one way, whether in politics, economics, trade, finance, or culture. The one-way flow goes mainly from north to south. It is a question of at least affluent countries to copy blindly, to consume without moderation what the best of countries send them. The brain drain, capital flight, and the universalization of national judicial power are among the areas in which this new form of assimilationist hegemony is practiced. Faced with an unstable development peak, with depleted resources and a saturated environment, the great powers are rushing to the developing countries whose wealth they want. Through opaque maneuvering, through false messages, the intelligence of the people is put into hibernation for a prolonged period. Any display of vigilance, any desire for resistance, any expression of sovereignty automatically triggers the converging anger of the community of solidarity predators. Where appropriate, organized and sustained sociopolitical upheavals, long-planned and planned armed violence are presented as spontaneous. Under various, sometimes subjective, often spurious pretexts, corrupt individuals claim autonomy or even secession of a part of the territory. In this chapter, it is not curious that some agitators abroad have as their claim to perpetrate a certain colonial heritage. What about the indefinite humanitarian invasion that will come to convince everyone in case other attempts are failed? In fact, every effort is made to divide, to encourage people to better and always kill each other so that they can continue to bear the burden of dependency, humiliation, and begging. Cameroon is in the sight of these perpetrators of chaos.
En fait, tout est mis en œuvre pour diviser, pour inciter les peuples à mieux et toujours s'entretuer, de sorte à continuer de faire peser sur eux le poids de la dépendance, de l'humiliation et de la mendicité. Le Cameroun est dans le viseur de ces marionnettistes du chaos.
Commander, what attitude should we adopt in the face of these attempts of balkanization, whose purpose is the confiscation of natural resources? Is separatism the solution?
Mon lieutenant, vous avez raison.
Choose separatism would be to play in the hands of colonialism with ideology based on a degradation and enslavement. Separatism has never satisfied only the appetites of the outside actors. Moreover, the mini states we want to create will not be viable or reliable. Returning to our country, some established powers will not welcome the fact that a country such as Cameroon is gaining food autonomy, gaining access to scientific capabilities, allowing it to build an industrial and technological fabric which will make it no longer a docile customer but a formidable competitor in the future. Cameroon's vocation, however, is to become the hub of prosperity and security, peace and unity, not only in Central Africa, but throughout the Gulf of Guinea, including hinterland territories. Cameroonians are proud people, ambitious, courageous, industrious, and above all able to chart their own way through the meanders of the contingencies of history.
À travers les méandres des contingences de l'histoire.
More than ever, unity must be the aspiration of all Cameroonians. It is now time for us Cameroonians to realize that we have suffered enough from protectorate, mandate guardianship, economic crisis, and terrorism. These various factors, natural for some, anthropogenic for others, will have led us only along the paths of alienation, socio-economic regression, diplomatic insignificance. We must no longer accept it. We must no longer lend our ears or energies to those who promise us only the perpetuation of a certain colonial heritage. That era is irrevocably over. Fighting our compatriots refers to the image of the snake biting its tail. That is tantamount to suicide. This too, we must refuse to accept
Ce qui
it.
équivaut à un suicide. Cela aussi, nous ne devons plus l'accepter. La patrie vaincra, la nation triomphera, nous l'avons toujours dit. À samedi prochain.